Hi, good morning. It's Kitka from BeMoreThanYouAre.com, and I'm here in beautiful Savannah, Georgia, downtown at Chippewa Square Park, the park that Forrest Gump made famous with the bench scene where he sat and said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." Well, I agree with that. None of us are born knowing what we're going to get with this life, but we are born with a specific purpose and passion. And what's important is that we figure out what that is so that we could let the music and the brilliance from within us shine for others to see. So my question to you is, what is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you're destined to do? What is inside of you that's supposed to come out? You know, it's not supposed to be so complicated. We're already born with all the tools that we need. Every single one of us have led a life that's been a specific journey. And what we're supposed to do with that journey is just turn around, look back at all the steps we've taken, and make the journey easier for those coming up behind us on a similar path. It's really that easy. So one of the beautiful stops to make in Savannah is Bonaventure Cemetery, where I am now. This cemetery is a historic cemetery in that it has a lot of famous people here. But as I drive through and I look at all of the gravestones, I wonder how many people passed on without leaving their legacy, without telling their story, without really sharing their purpose and their passion fully with a wider audience. You know, 100 years ago, when many of these people passed away, there wasn't a platform for them to share what they did, and they could only influence a very small and unique group of people, the people in their inner circle. But you have an opportunity to get your message out into the world and to share with so much more people on the other side of the world if you so desire. So I encourage you to do so. You see, long ago, when we traveled our journey and our path, it often looked like this: cobblestoned, set up for a really slow pace. The pace of life was slower. But now we're moving at quantum speed. We bounce signals off of satellites that allow us to communicate with people on the other side of the world instantaneously. So why not take the opportunity and plug into that power, that energy, to get your message out there, to share what it is that you do? So behind me you can see the Georgia Queen, and I imagine that through time people used riverboats as a method of transportation. I want to ask you, and I want to challenge you, are you still traveling on an old mode of transportation? You have a vehicle that's getting your message, your unique proposition out to the world? If not, I ask you to consider why not. I know that you have something important to say, and the message is you. How can I inspire you to get your message out there? So some of the ways that you can get your ideas out there is to work with something that I call a platform. A platform is sort of your home base on the internet. It's built upon a frame of WordPress. WordPress is a open source technology that allows you to have a web presence, in other words, to be on the internet. It's wonderful because it integrates so well with Google and the search engines, as well as all the social media channels such as LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, etc. So my core purpose is to help you get your message out there. We want to work on your branding. We want to work on your positioning. We want to work on building your platform so that you can put your products out there. Because if you're trading time for money, then you haven't gotten it yet. Wouldn't it be better if you were getting paid for the knowledge and the information that you already inherently have within? Because I can tell you, you have already done a lot of what people who are a few steps behind you are just trying to learn about doing. If you share that message with them, you're making their journey much easier. So the journey is truly before you. Are you ready to take the next step? Are you ready to commit to living your life on a bigger scale? Are you ready to reach more people and get your message out to a much broader audience? I invite you to do more, live more, and be more.